This might get weird.
Are we rolling?
We're rolling.
Oh, cheers, Grace Helbig.
Cheers, Mamrie Hart. That was a real expression from down below.
Sorry, but right the second before we started recording, I go, will you turn on my headphones? Greg goes, sure, is this good? And I let out the most Homer Simpson burp.
Truly, it sounded like a car muffler, like dying. But I heard it perfectly in these now raised headphones.
It was a perfect combination of, I did the thing where I wanted a cold seltz this morning. Mm-hmm. So I was like, you know what? While my coffee brews and while I go brush my teeth, I'm going to stick this in the freezer.
Uh-oh.
And then I forgot about it.
No!
Until a little bit ago. So I'm drinking a seltzer that's half ice, which is delightful.
Nice.
But the compounded bubbles on top of I just ate a pesto quinoa bowl from Sweetgreen. Wow. So that was a fragrant exorcism.
Taste buds are dancing right now.
Yes.
Do they make hypothetically you can make popsicles out of seltzer?
You could, but I don't see the point.
Right. I'm wondering if it would be cool or if it'd be stupid.
I think it's stupid.
If you start eating the popsicle, would it pop in your mouth?
No, I think it would just fall apart easier. I feel like it would just have more little fractions in it or something like that.
It would be a soft popsicle. I mean,
well, it gets texted to you on a weekly basis.
And Megan Ranks apparently,
and other people. We're not
others.
giving them, whoever the fuck sent that dick, more press.
No,
they're
not
just
at all.
getting stronger with every response.
I know. Get out of here.
No, I don't think seltzer pops would be a thing.
Right. I mean, they clearly haven't, but.
Well, but how do you feel about frozen rosé? Because we talked about this on that wine stream we did with Walt Wines.
I've had frosé before. I've
never had it.
I like it. I mean, it's literally like an elegant 7-Eleven Slurpee.
But okay, here's what I wonder: I
don't know how much actual alcohol is in it. I feel like you're getting duped a little bit in the psychosomatic, you think you're drinking rosé, but it's actually just more sugar and water.
I hear ya. Well, I'm not a rosé fan anyway.
Yeah,
I love sparkling rosés, but actual rosé, I'd
headache in a bottle.
Yeah, I'd rather have a white wine than rosé. So why aren't we doing frozen Pinot Grigio?
Can you do that?
Yeah, why couldn't you do that? But you can do
I don't
rosé.
Know. Why aren't there wine popsicles all summer long?
Well, I want Pinot Grigio freezies.
Now I'm mad. Yeah.
I want Ramona Singer to be promoting it.
Well, I don't need that.
I want her to be like, and drink it so fast you get a brain freeze.
Turtle time.
Oh my God. What a week. We are fresh off going to kind of our first post-vaccinated gathering.
This is my first gathering outside of podcasting with you, therapy, and
the biggest party of all.
Yeah. And seeing my family for a brief moment.
Yeah. Grace and I went to Gigi Gorgeous's birthday last night, which was great.
If you are going to learn or to re-enter the socializing world, or the world period, you want to do it at a fever dream fantasy Barbie themed birthday party.
It wasn't just I haven't been to a house party in forever. It was I feel like I'm on drugs anyway. That is not just a re-entry. That's squirt all the lube and you're just going down the slide face first. Gigi had a Barbie themed birthday party outside at her house. So there was lots of space. It was outdoors. People were getting tested before.
Super safe.
It was fantastic. But it was just...
It was
people from Drag Race, Gigi, and craziness.
I really couldn't tell if I was existing in the real world or if I had fallen asleep and was actually dreaming those moments, because we saw so many drag queens in and out of drag.
Yeah.
And then we got to see Hannah and Ella, and we and Gigi and Nats and just people.
It was a good time.
It was a beautiful time.
I mean, you guys, if you've been listening to us for a while,
we haven't done shit other than look up stuff about bats and skunks. So you can imagine that I'm exhausted today.
It was a little more energy taking than my hummingbird updates. I'll say that.
Mamrie's just been making fake cakes and trying to lure hummingbirds to her fingers.
I truly, before we went, I was like, should I bring Gigi a fake cake for her birthday? And I didn't, but I stand by. I think she'd like it. But also, it was Barbie themed, and I almost went in a wig.
Oh yeah, Mamrie had been like, "It's a Barbie theme. Can you bring a wig over?" I was like, "I can, but they are compromised." And yeah, you ruled against it, which I think worked in your favor.
I think it did. I think it was a risk. And then when we got there, I was like, "Oh, by Barbie theme, you mean everyone looks great in pink?
Everyone just is pink and like clean.
No one's wearing shitty Party City wigs from 5 years ago."
Oh, it was great. It was so fun.
And we got to see, you guys who follow our Patreon, patreon.com/thismightgetweird. Grace does her incredible Drag Race recaps and got Mick, aka Cade, who we met at Gigi's wedding 2 years ago, was there. And the finale is in literally 3 days. Right. And we're talking to the person not being able to be like, did you win?
He doesn't know because they don't know until the actual episodes. They had to film all of the reactions as if they had all won.
What I found was interesting about that conversation, and we're not race chasers. We won't do this whole thing. But like Cade being like, got Mick being like, oh, I don't care if I lose. Then I'd get to do like All Stars and this and that. And really being like, oh, once you win something, you can't do all the spinoffs.
Right, exactly. That's you're done, technically.
You're done. Unless you've won and done.
Unless they do like Survivor and have like a winner's season.
You know, they've had what is this, season 13? They could do that at this point.
Well, how many All Stars? All Stars is supposed to start up soon, and it's what, season 7 or something of All Stars?
No idea.
I have no idea, but yeah, they haven't ever done like a winners thing. They also haven't done, because there's so many rumors that, like, let's say hypothetically, Mick wins. Do they have Simone and Gigi Good, who are from the same house, come on an All Stars season together? Would they create that narrative?
But why don't they do like a house down? Like, why don't they have like 3 people from different houses come together as team, like as group challenges, and a house wins?
Whoa.
Right?
I mean, that seems like you could get away with doing that for an entire summer season. You know, like
it's kind of like a bracket.
House Wars?
Like a bracket, like a house bracket.
Oh my God, March Madness.
Oh my God, should we pitch this next week?
Rue, are you listening?
You guys, this podcast is over. It got weird.
We gotta go make a one sheet real quick. And a terrible little graphic that we can send out.
Oh my gosh.
I would love that, because the other rumor too, or the thing, not rumor.
And then we got to stop talking about Drag Race for those. I don't want to alienate people who don't watch it. Chip has fast forwarded 15-second increments since we started.
Well, I also think that a cool All Stars would be Rosé coming back. Not to trigger you with Rosé.
Well, but if it was Frozen Rosé.
If she was Frozen.
If she was just singing Let It Go.
Yes, exactly. How she hasn't done Frozen.
You got it. Yeah, it's going on tour.
No, her and Jan, if they came back, because they're from the same.
That they'd be in a house bracket.
Yeah. Because they're in the girl group called Stephanie's Child.
I know. It's this is also stupid. I love this to say, we were going and it was like I didn't wear the wig. I didn't bring a fake cake. I was like, we're gonna be real girls tonight.
You went with your high-waisted pink pants and that was it.
People lived for those pants.
I did too. They were fantastic.
And people were like, "Where'd you get them?" And it was the company I like, Fashion Brand Company. But I got them in the $10 bin because they were fucked up. Went to my dry cleaner, said, "Can you put a new zipper in this?"
That's all.
And that's all.
Wow.
Since stain lifter, that's all. So
I won't ask what the stains were.
No, I'm just saying, that old jingle. So anyway, I went there like a civilized girl.
Yeah.
And Grace and I went like right at the beginning. Like we might have been the only people there who didn't get ready there.
And Nats goes, as soon as we got there, I knew Mamrie was coming at 5:00.
She said
yes. That's the first thing.
That is so funny. I didn't realize that.
Yeah. So we got there. Our age was showing. We got there right when the doors opened.
We said, "Do you need help setting up?"
It was like 2 Midwestern women waiting for Kohl's to open, just knocking on the door, being like, "We have Kohl's cash. Let us in."
Truly, the first people to enter.
Literally, we're still setting up the bar. We're like, we'll take 2 of whatever you have set up right now.
Oh my God, it's true.
It's
so true.
Everyone gets a pass because no one is socialized and no one knows what the rules are.
We were eager, but also You had school today. I had a meeting this morning.
Yeah.
So we went in going like, we're going for 1 hour. And I was like,
I told Elliot, and he goes, "You literally sound like the start of a meme of you telling me how many times you and Mamrie have discussed that she also has something to do tomorrow, and you guys will only be going for 1 hour, and you're going when it starts." He's like, and then cut to like 11 o'clock, you just stumbling in, being like, "I didn't."
But no. You got home at 9.
Yeah.
Well, maybe 9:30 because we stayed and hung out for like half an hour.
Yeah.
At my house, but we go in, and I'm like, we're just gonna go. I was like, we got to get home tomorrow. Yep. First thing we get there, we get intercepted by, I believe, Hillary, Gigi's best friend. And she's like, let's do tequila shots. And I was like, I'm already holding tequila on the rocks.
I was like, I think I might have poured these for us. I don't know. But it's happening.
So we already knew that it was like, oh, we're staying here for 3 hours.
It was great. I loved it.
It was fantastic.
It was so wonderful.
You know what wasn't fantastic? I realized I hadn't eaten dinner. So I drove through Del Taco.
Wow.
Because they have fake meat.
Yes.
Tacos, they're not great.
Oh, really? Okay.
I'm excited for Taco Bell to get fake meat.
Is that happening?
I think so.
Okay. Yeah.
I think.
Right. They're doing the plant or something. No, that's McDonald's.
That's McDonald's, the McPlant.
Yeah.
That just rolls off the tongue. McPlant. Ugh. But no, I went and I got Del Taco. I'm not kidding. I ate it before I got home. And I live 2 blocks away.
Good for you.
Quesadilla, 2 of those tacos. That Del Taco didn't let me forget it all night. Not diarrhea, but like rumbly, like waking up and being like, should I migrate somewhere?
My stomach was nuts last night too.
Was it the tequila and socialization?
It might have been a combination of so many things. Yeah, because my stomach woke me up at like 5 a.m. this morning, and it never does
mine was
that.
like, knock, knock, knock.
Yeah, mine was like, you might want to get out of your bed right now because Elliot's not going to want what's going to happen to you. And that never happens. Never. My stomach is fucked up all the time, but it usually happens, after like a sensible 8 a.m. rising or something, or a cup of coffee. This was like, hello,
ma'am.
Yeah.
Did you go to a party?
Did you have fun? Well,
yeah, I definitely all night was like, a direct cause and effect.
Yeah.
Where it's like, that is because I ate drive-through Del Taco. There's no other way around it.
It was worth it.
It was
so
totally
fun.
worth it.
I
loved
fun.
it.
Everyone
Team got
is
Mick.
Love it. I know. So remember us as we are now before this Friday when the finale happens, and we'll see what happens.
And then we're going to be too good for anyone. We're friends with Cade.
Today we have support from Third Love. It's time to break up with your bad bra and fall in love with better bras and underwear because your boobs deserve it. Third Love is designed for your perfect fit. They use the measurements of millions of women to design bras with all-day comfort and support, and they have a perfect fit promise. They stand behind their products. If you don't love it, exchange and returns are free for 60 days. That's incredible. And they have a fitting room quiz. It's basically like a personal shopper for your boobs. The fitting room quiz focuses on size, breast shape, current fit issues, and your personal style to deliver bras and underwear that are perfect for you. Throughout the whole thing, fit stylists are available for one-on-one chats to answer any questions, and it's better than a traditional bra fitting experience because in this one, you can do it from the comfort and convenience of your own home. Their fitting room has helped 18 million women find their true bra size, and you could be next. How incredible. They have also more than 80 sizes. Every Third Love bra is made with signature memory foam cups, no slip straps, and a scratch-free band from cups AA to I, including half cups and bands 30 to 48. I can't say how much I love Third Love because, I'm a comfort queen and I wear sports bras all dang day, every day. And the fact that they make stylish and comfortable underwear is ding, ding, ding. It's a winner for me. And they know that your one true fit is out there. So they're offering you guys 20% off your first order if you go to thirdlove.com/TMGW now to find your perfect fitting bra. You can get 20% off your first purchase. That's thirdlove, THIRDLOVE.com/TMGW for 20% off today.
Are you unhappy with your smile? Well, you don't have to be. Thousands of people have used Candid, the clear, comfortable, removable, and practically invisible aligners to help straighten their teeth, and now they love their smile. Take, for example, Cameron S. in Nashville, who said, "Once I started Candid, my life completely changed. I started going to the gym more, I started eating better, I even have better dental hygiene. My goal for my wedding was perfect teeth, and Candid got me there." Well, mazel tov. Candid is here to help straighten your teeth so you can fall in love with your smile too. Your treatment is prescribed and closely monitored by a licensed orthodontist who's an expert in tooth removal. You'll have the same quality of care you get from an in-office orthodontist from the comfort and convenience of your own home. And while other companies use general dentists, Candid only works with orthodontists. Plus, you're going to have the same one the whole time. They help you create your plan, and they're with you from start to finish, so you never wonder, does this guy know what he's doing because it's a new guy? No, it's the same person the whole way. The average Candid treatment is just 6 months, and you start to see results way before then, and it costs thousands less than traditional braces. So, to become your best smile in you, start straightening your teeth today. Right now, you can save $75 on Candid Starter Kit. Go to candidco.com/TMGW and use code TMGW. That's candidco.com/TMGW with the code TMGW to take advantage of this limited time offer and save $75 on your starter kit. I mean, if that's not a reason to smile, I don't know what is. candidco.com/TMGW with the code TMGW. What you been up to?
What have I been up to? I have a bunch of school stuff this weekend, so I've just been low-key school.
Yeah, you got straight up
stuff.
like 9 to 5 on a Zoom call
this weekend. That's why I was like, I have to go to this party because I'm going to be literally sitting in a chair all day, every day for the next like 4 days this weekend. So take this opportunity to talk to other people in real life. So not that exciting. I'm trying to think of like what's been going on.
I've had kind of a...
Oh, I ordered new makeup.
Wait, okay, yeah, let's talk about this.
Because I literally told Elliot the other day, I was like, my face itches when I put my makeup on, so I think I need to get new makeup. I realized I put on for Gigi's party, I was like, ooh, I'll use this liquid eyeliner I have that I bought from Lady Gaga's collection. This is the most recent piece of makeup I've purchased a year ago.
Girl, I put on lip gloss, a lip stain the other day, and I was like, I love this line by Candy Johnson that came out for you.
I know.
I mean, it disgusting. Like, I would never eat something in my fridge as old as I slather shit on my face.
I can't say that for sure for me, but
okay.
I have refrained from looking up like exactly how long makeup lasts because
You're supposed to throw it away like
3 months
every 3 months.
That's what my assumption is. I haven't like Googled to find out
exactly.
exactly.
Do people actually do that? Now, here's the question. Do I just not wear a lot of makeup? Because I feel like I put on makeup pretty regularly, but maybe I don't put a lot of it on because there's no way I'd go through certain things in 3 months.
Well, I definitely haven't worn makeup like the way I was trying to put makeup on to go to a function last night. Like, I don't do that. I mean,
Sharpie eyes. I was crazy.
Yeah. But now I've gone to the point where I'm like, oh, it's not the edible that's making my eyes itch at night. It's the mascara that's doing it.
Well, here's another thing is, did you know, and I could be wrong about that, but I think I saw like a TikTok or something. You're supposed to like throw away you're supposed to get like new panties every year.
What?
What?
So
yeah.
Not to quote like my favorite Nick Kroll character on Big Mouth, but
look at this. It says an OBGYN. I couldn't even say it.
You're the OB-GYN.
A spoops said never keep this is for essence.com, but there's also refinery29, shape.com. Like there's a lot of articles.
Okay.
You should throw out your underwear every 6 to 9 months.
Why don't they tell us that?
How is that possible?
Wouldn't you think that the underwear industry would be advertising that so much more?
Don't you think underwear, big underwear would be like, do a commercial where someone's like, ma'am, how long have you had these with a moth flying out, you know? 6 to 9 months?
Because what happens if you don't?
There was a TikTok that went viral, and that's what I saw it on. And then it says, the TikTok was basically like, for the longest time, I didn't know this at all. I had to find out for myself. And then it was like, I don't want to talk about her gynecologist. But basically, yes, gynecologists and OBGYNs being like,
wow,
yeah, you should do it. And other people are like, I've had underwear for 10 years.
Years. Couldn't tell you how long. Okay, well, that's good to know. And I'm shocked that isn't more widely known. But,
wait. I think I'm
You
wrong.
got pranked.
Some OBGYNs haven't heard this.
Oh, okay.
You guys weigh in. Tweet at us.
Is this
Do you straight up throw away your underwear if they're not disgusting?
Yeah. Is this a big underwear marketing ploy? Or is this like...
Has underwear sales been dipping in quarantine?
Right. Also, if you go commando and you don't wear underwear...
Constantly.
Do you need to then throw away your pants every 6 months? Because that would be the same thing. Is that not the same thing?
I hear you. So I truly don't. I'm leaving more confused.
Okay. That's me closing TikTok every time.
Yeah. Someone get to the bottom of getting to the bottom of it.
Did you see, speaking of like shortages or not shortages of things.
That segue though.
And we're clunky today. British garden stores are facing gnome shortages.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that they one of the quotes from the articles is, "We haven't seen a gnome in 6 months now, unfortunately."
Wow.
That boat that got stuck
is it in the Suez Canal?
Is responsible for
Stop it. The gnomes are all stuck there. Get them all out. Make them push.
Garden stores in Britain are facing a garden gnome shortage, and industry experts said the recent blockage of the Suez Canal is partially to blame. With COVID-19 lockdowns, it led to a boom in sales of gnome statues and other gardening supplies.
Yeah, because in England, they're all cute with their little gardens and yards that I'm sure like the gnome industry jacked up.
Right, but also I'm so curious. What is the reason that people put gnomes in their yards?
I think it's just whimsical.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it probably has some history that we aren't
some
exploring.
mythology behind it.
Yeah, but I think it's just kind of like, hello, a gnome lives here.
Right. I wonder if it's to keep animals away or to...
I don't know. I don't know if, let's say skunks, for example, are scared of tiny men with cute hats.
Right.
Tiny bearded men.
Right. Like that's on their level that would actually be the thing that they're most
Which
afraid
I'd rather have than like normal sized men statues.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's
I'm like
terrible. When we put gargoyles in there.
Is it like Gnome Sweet Home or something?
Right. Okay. This is the first thing that comes up on
Google.
Give me
this history.
A garden gnome, also known as a lawn gnome, is a figurine of a small humanoid creature, usually seen wearing a tall, pointy red hat. Mm-hmm. Garden gnomes are produced to be used for the purpose of decorating one garden and or lawns. These gnomes are thought and believed to protect whomever uses them from evil.
Oh, it's a good luck thing.
Yeah, it's a protector, I guess. Okay.
Did you ever watch David the Gnome on Nickelodeon?
Yes, I did. That's the only reference I have to gnomes, and he seems so gentle.
I think we need a gnome movie. Is there a gnome movie?
I think there's the
Trolls
gnomes
movie. Shit, fuck me. Everything's been done. Okay, so they bring good luck. Well, they didn't bring that goddamn barge ship good luck.
Would you like to hear some gnome movies that exist?
Oh, gnome.
We got Sherlock Gnomes.
Oh, yeah, that came out like in the last 2 years.
Yep, and we also have Gnome Alone.
No!
It came out in 2017. And obviously, the 2011 hit Romeo and Juliet.
Yes, okay, I remember that. Are those all like the same family? Are they like the same production company? Are those 3 different people who pitched out gnome puns and all got greenlit?
I'm looking to see if they have the same director. Could you imagine? These look like they're from different companies.
Wow, 3 different places were like, you know what?
Yeah.
Romeo and Juliet didn't really do it, but I'm going to give a gnome film a home.
There's also this crazy movie from 1990 called A Gnome Named Norm with a GN.
I've heard of that movie.
And a Los Angeles police detective partners up with a talking gnome in order to bring down the head of a crime ring.
Yeah, but isn't it like a gnome?
We have a movie to watch.
A gnome named Norm isn't like that actually has a famous person in it? It's
Anthony Michael Hall.
It's Anthony Michael Hall from 80s fame, from 16 Candles, from everything, pairs up with a goddamn gnome
and Jerry Orbach
as his cop partner. Like, how
the photo
do we
on
not
the
sell
cover,
movies?
I know the photo, but this is 1990. The photo on the actual movie cover is horrifying to look at, but I can't tell exactly what I'm looking at there.
Well, yeah, I don't like it. That's not how I want my gnomes to look. This isn't gnome stuff. But did I tell you when I went to Vegas to visit Chip, like just like a week ago, I guess.
Yeah.
Shit is crazy.
Time's weird.
That we went to a whole Kiss themed mini golf. Like
you
the
told
band
me that,
Kiss.
Yeah, that you were thinking you had seen that existed out there. How was it?
It was great. Like Chip loves Kiss. For his Christmas gift like 2 years ago, I got us like 5th row tickets. Like it was the most fun concert because they're just absurdly like pyrotechnics flying over, the outfits. Like it's so much fun.
Great.
But I looked and I was like, oh, this can't be like a real thing. It's in the Rio. Like it's in a casino. But we go in and I made us a reservation, as I do. Yeah. And part of me was like, oh, because it's going to get filled up because they must be spacing people out.
Right.
To socially distance, right? So we go. There's no signs for it anywhere.
Wow.
I mean, we get
it's
to
where...
where...
It's not new. It's existed for a while.
It's existed for several years. But I'm like following it on my Google Maps. And I'm like, it says we're moving towards the part of the casino it's in. We full on have to ask someone. And she's like, oh, it's there. It's like 30 yards away. It's like they were hiding it.
Like they're ashamed of it.
Yes. And we got there and it was fucking great. It was mini golf. They were playing like music videos. They were the big like, you know, mouth and shoes and like the boots and all the iconic things. But it was such a good time. I got me thinking, like I hadn't seen a ton of just straight up that specifically themed mini golf. Like I would see if it could be like rock and roll or blacklight, but not like here's a band from the 70s and 80s. Yeah. If you had your own mini golf course,
what band would I theme it out with?
Band or TV show? Like if you had to go specifically one pop culture thing, what would it be?
Oh man.
Isn't that tough?
That is really tough. I mean, the first thing that came to mind when thinking in the band genre would be like Spice Girls. Like,
oh, that's fun.
Yeah, I think it'd be especially like the Spice Girls movie, another movie that I need to watch as an adult because I remember that fucked me up when I was younger, just being like, I don't understand what's happening.
I know Chip's
here.
Record Club. He got me a Spice Girls album for February and then realized it was Spice World, and he was so upset. And I was like, this is still great. It has spice up your life. It's good. And he was like, no, and got me the real Spice Girls album.
I would also, after having watched the Orange Years, I would want a whole Nickelodeon themed like golf
That'd
course.
be amazing, but I think you'd have to go specific TV show.
Okay.
You know, this wasn't just like Rock and Roll Hall of Fame themed.
Yeah, maybe it would be like a Double Dare, like, you know, kind of mini golf course that you could like, you know, hit into the big nose or whatever, that it's kind of like the obstacle course, but it's mini golf.
I like this.
Have you ever watched Holy Moly? That show that's about mini golf and they're trying to make it like Wipeout but mini golf.
That's also just the name of like a cool bar mini golf chain in Australia.
Oh, yeah.
No, I haven't watched it. I'm sure it's fun. It's like very Wipeout.
Yeah, it's fine.
I think because people would want it.
Yes.
As would I.
What would
I think I would do a Dolly Parton.
Oh.
Dolly Parton putt-putt.
Yeah. Is that
not 9 to 5?
Does that not exist in Dolly World?
Dollywood,
rather.
I don't think so, but I mean, I want like best little whorehouse, you know, like, and then you do like her movies and her songs and all that jazz.
She's great.
Is anyone listening? Do you want to invest in this?
We have so many ideas. We have so many ideas for so many things. We just need your money.
We're pitching the Drag Race house bracket. We got the new Gnome movie.
I know. I just watched. I forgot. I watched the Tina Turner documentary.
So fantastic.
Wow. I had no idea that she's a rock star. Like she's a true. I always thought of her as like a pop star.
She's the queen of rock and roll.
She's incredible.
She's so good.
Highly recommend.
Speak of rock and roll.
Yeah.
So I'm editing this video together that no one will ever see. It's literally to help me do a pitch, right?
Now everyone obviously wants to see it.
No, you're never going to see it. It won't see the light of day. But like just editing it to like put as private on YouTube to then send as a link. Like we do with auditions, right?
Yeah.
So it's totally private. I'm not running ads on it. You know what I mean?
Right.
And but I put a real song on it by the band Hart.
Okay.
I hit upload, like share.
Yeah. It won't
within 5 seconds, I got a copyright claim from Universal Music Group.
Wow.
I was like, for a private video that I play 5 seconds of that song in?
So I heard.
Holy shit.
Yeah, this is what I've heard recently. God, I forget who told me this, but songs will have codes actually embedded in the music that gets like flagged immediately online. Like that's what they have now, so that it's not, you know, a person sitting trying to scrub through every video for a copyright claim.
But still, I'm like, really? Because I used a Hart song that came out in 1986.
And you can't upload it even without monetizing
No, they just gave me the like
this
claim, but I'm like, I don't come for me.
No one's it's gonna get 3 views
Truly.
on it.
Oh, but like 5 if we're lucky.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Dinner, check. Deodorant, check. Your morning pick-me-up of coffee from Dunkin', check. Get everything you need whenever you need it with DoorDash. DoorDash connects you with restaurants you love right now and right to your door. And now you can get the grocery essentials that you need with DoorDash too. You can get drinks, snacks, and other household items delivered in under an hour. Ordering is super easy. You open the DoorDash app, you choose what you want from where you want, and your items will be left safely outside your door with the contactless delivery drop-off setting. With over 300,000 partners in the US, Puerto Rico, Canada, and Australia, you can support your neighborhood go-tos or choose from your favorite national restaurants like Popeyes, Chipotle, Cheesecake Factory, places that I do frequent using the DoorDash app. And for a limited time, you guys can get 25% off and 0 delivery fees on your first order of $15 or more when you download the DoorDash app and enter code TMGW 2021. That's 25% off up to a $10 value and 0 delivery fees on your first order when you download the DoorDash app in the App Store and enter the code TMGW 2021. Don't forget, one more time, code TMGW 2021 for 25% off your first order with DoorDash. Subject to change. Terms apply.
When it comes to paying off debt, it can feel like an uphill battle on a damn treadmill where you are just sweating and getting nowhere. High interest rates result in minimum monthly payments, keeps you on an endless cycle of debt. But Upstart can help you get ahead. That's right, Upstart is the fast and easy way to pay off debt with your personal loan all online. Whether you racked up some credit card fees, hey, no judgment, it's been a crazy year. Perhaps you need help consolidating high-interest debt or funding personal expenses. Well, over 500,000 people have used Upstart to get a simple, fixed monthly payment. And unlike some other lenders who we shall not name, Upstart looks at more than just your credit score, okay? You're not just a number. There's also your income, your employment history. This means you can offer smarter rates with trusted partners. And with a 5-minute online rate check, you can see your rate up front for loans between $1,000 to $50,000. You guys, next time you're just sitting on the toilet taking a pee, you can take a 5-minute thing and you can stand up and flush and have a loan in your hands. You can receive funds as fast as 1 business day after accepting your loan. So find out how Upstart can lower your monthly payments today when you go to upstart.com/TMGW. That's upstart.com/TMGW. And don't forget to use your URL, it's a URL, to let them know we sent you. Loan amounts will be determined based on your credit, income, and certain other information provided in your loan application. Go to upstart.com/TMGW. Is it URL or Earl? Here's something that made me laugh.
Go for it.
It's the nothing. Did you see that video, Travis Barker and Kourtney Kardashian, where she was sucking his thumb and it looked like a small penis for a second?
Okay. No, I have not, is the answer. I saw
it's like positioned to where like her mouth is fully on it and coming off of it. And for a second you're like, did they accidentally upload a dick suck video? But like it's a thumb.
Right. So they're making like a joke. Are they dating? Is that their?
Yeah, they're fully like, I love him. I love you.
Yeah, that seems real. Cool.
Yeah.
That seems great and legit. I saw the headline on Delisted, but I had not read the article.
Well, whatever. Suck your thumbs, girl. I'm happy for you. Well, it just made me laugh because I typed it into my note to bring it up and it auto-corrected to Chutney Kardashian. I don't know why that made me laugh so hard. I was like, oh, the sister they don't talk about. Chutney Kardashian.
Please welcome to the stage,
Chutney Kardashian.
I love that.
Oh, killed me.
Yeah, I saw some other headline that like Kim Kardashian is getting suitors that are very, prestigious or whatever. I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
No, let's talk about the real stuff. And that is Ricky Dillon has a pic. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Real stuff. Florida story. I don't know if you've seen this. We'll get back to Ricky Dillon and his pig. Ricky Dillon also posted a video with Snoop Dogg today on 420. So
well, he did a music video with them.
Right.
Also, like Snoop Dogg, I love him so much. Yeah. But like, how much is Jake Paul paying him to like shout him out and go to his boxing matches?
Did you see that Pete Davidson confronted
No, you
Jake
told me
Paul?
about it yesterday.
Yeah, it's a whole. I mean, speaking of awkward things after awkward things after awkward things. No, this is a really important news story that an animal welfare office was called in Florida because people saw this like unidentified animal in a tree that no one could reach up and get it.
I know this one.
It's a croissant.
It was a croissant.
It was a croissant. And everyone thought it was like some weird sloth creature. And the whole animal control agency had to come out and retrieve it from a tree because no one could get up to the tree.
Here's why I love it, because the person who called it in had to stay and wait for a while and still was never like,
and had to
that animal has not moved.
Hasn't moved, but I don't trust it. And I'm keeping eyes on it.
It's tiny, and I have crumbs dropping on me, and I'm not sure why.
It must be just a big caterpillar that's turning into a butterfly right now.
Oh my God. Yeah, it looked like a larva.
Yeah.
Or what's that like space little guy? It's like, do you know what I'm talking about? It's like a little pillowy little creature that they're like, he can survive in space.
No, I have no idea.
A tetra something? I don't know. Anyway, I love that headline, and I also love that there is some fucking squirrel who stole someone's croissant, ran it up the tree, and was like, I'll be back for you later, bitch.
Yeah.
I'm going to go get some goddamn hazelnuts to crunch up and turn into Nutella.
100%.
And then came back and saw this whole hubbubaloo and was like, goodbye forever, croissant.
I love it.
You're going into animal control.
Oh, I love it.
Okay, but animals.
Yes.
Ricky Dillon, if you guys aren't familiar, is a YouTuber, OG style.
Love him.
We've worked with him forever. I call him the Dillionaire.
Yes.
He has a pet pig.
He got pig.
And we're not talking like a small pig.
This isn't a mini pig.
It's a large ass pig that lives in LA.
Yeah. It's like comparable size, like a bathtub.
Say a different type of animal.
I'm trying to think. I don't know.
Oh, baby, you got a body like a bathtub.
You got a body like a clubfoot bathtub, baby. You looking good. But that's like,
how big is this pig? It's a actual walking clawfoot bathtub.
And like Beauty and the Beast, that bathtub that comes to life, that got cut. That's the pig.
God, that's funny. Ugh. But so Ricky Dillon uploaded a photo of him petting his pig with a rake. And it's like a very soothing, up close, no words are said. He's just petting this pig with a rake.
With a metal rake, and you can hear the wiry little hair.
It does have a bristly coat.
It's like what are those little things, the sponges with the wires? Brillo pad. It was like a Brillo pad was getting pet with like
it's a bathtub sized Brillo pad.
Yeah, that's what it is. You could really scrub some floors with that thing if you move it around.
Oh no! Well, it's on the floor all the time. You just take his two little back legs and just slide them.
I mean, put it on a Roomba.
But so anyway, Ricky Dillon uploaded a video of him raking his pig.
Yeah.
Total normal headline.
I love it.
But then I was looking and I was like, I'm gonna look up a pig fact.
Yeah, I'm gonna Google, can you rake a pig?
But I have a pig fact for you. Okay. And I don't know if we've discussed this before. And if we have, tell me shut up or you won't remember.
I won't remember. Go ahead.
Did you know that the domestic species of pig orgasms for 30 to 90 minutes?
I feel like we have talked about this.
Have we?
I feel like we must have.
How do you get this information and then still get a pet pig? When you're like, that bathtub.
The domesticated species.
Well, yeah, but that's also like ones for slaughter, but like also pot bellies. Like it said like mini pigs, like pet pigs. When they get it going, 30 to 90 minutes. That's a movie.
That is. What do you do?
You could start Romeo and Juliet and be like, oh, they'll finish. No, still orgasm. Now I don't know what that sounds like.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's like a quiet, like just your eye twitches and he's
also like
one little hoof is going.
Also, like scientists are incredible.
Yeah, but why can't we get those genes?
If you have to get funding to study, animals, and you have to pitch that I'm studying like the sexual whatever of pigs, and there exists somewhere in the world an Excel spreadsheet.
100%
of minutes.
Well, also the way they were studying cows producing more milk with different music. Like, do we know what really makes a pig come for like a longer one versus? But also, like, do my parents still listen to this? I don't know. I don't know.
My parents will when I don't call them regularly. They'll check in.
Yeah, they'll be like, she's still alive. Still talk about pig
orgasm.
What if
if you domesticate a pig, obviously it won't have a partner unless you have 2 pigs. So it's not even having enough unless it finds like a mop somewhere or something.
What's so crazy, Grace? What's so crazy is that I didn't even remember pigs don't masturbate. In my head, I was like, so what, you're going to walk in and your pig is just rubbing one out for 90 minutes? I didn't even realize, like, oh no, orgasm happens from sex with pigs.
I assume, but also we don't know the actual, like, I don't know what they're into.
Do you hate it? I hate
so many
it.
questions that come with this fact.
It left me more confused.
Oh my God. Okay.
Well, so I'm just saying that when you shouldn't buy a micro pig anyway because there's no such thing.
Right.
But
because they get big.
Also think about that monster moaning and groaning for 90 minutes while you're trying to live your life.
Oh, you're trying to live your life, and you have to think about what you've done by domesticating this pig and bringing it to your house.
What if they're into getting raked?
That's what I mean. What were we actually watching in that video now? I don't know. There was no context. It was no context. I would have loved for it to be like hashtag ad, hashtag like Home Depot or something. It was insane.
Oh, perfect.
Someone had messaged us about an incredible, speaking of animals, dog name in their neighborhood.
Oh, I love
it. It was on the WAG app, which is so... I guess it's like the dog walking app that like you can either like post dogs in your neighborhood that need to be walked or like agree to like walk a dog. I guess that's my understanding of it.
Okay, I'm into this.
But someone sent us just a screen grab of a dog in their neighborhood who looks like a little maniac, and its name is Cabbage Tea Sauerkraut.
Cabbage Tea Sauerkraut is a fantastic
like
name.
A little old wily man.
Oh my God.
And I would walk
How far
that
away is
dog.
this? I'll drive to walk Cabbage Tea Sauerkraut.
It's $9 plus a tip is what they're offering to walk Cabbage Tea Sauerkraut.
Wait.
Yeah. So I guess you put your dog up. I don't know this app completely.
Wait, am I paying to be able to walk a Cabbage, or is Cabbage need a walk and the owner will pay me $9 to walk?
I think it's the Cabbage needs to be walked, and the owner is saying, "I will pay someone. Here's a request."
Because here's the deal: I love pups so much, that I might actually pay to walk your dog if it was cute enough. I'm not gonna full indecent proposal and stop a dog on the street and be like, "How much you want for 1 30-minute walk with that guy?"
I know. No,
because he's cute as hell.
100%. But also, you can sign up if you want to make some side cash on WAG and see if you got dogs in the neighborhood.
It's too much pressure.
I know. It is like a dating app that you're
what if the dog doesn't like me? What if the what if the dog's and you don't know their nuances of like, oh, she's gonna like try to fight for a second, but then she'll be fine.
Totally. Exactly. I don't need that. I'll just imagine it in my brain and move on from there. But Cabbage Tea Sauerkraut, I love it.
Cabbage Tea Sauerkraut.
Beautiful.
It's such a gorgeously redundant name.
It's so much.
Cucumber pickles.
Exactly. It's so much. But I love it. Big fan. The only other thing I wrote down, because my weird and funny news website was really hitting it today. They have some incredible headlines. One was the British Garden Gnome Shortage. And then another
which I'm going to say, I'm happy to hear that headline, because when I saw that big ass, are they called a barge or a what? What are those things? The big ass boat.
Yeah, the big ass boat.
Stuck in the canal.
That's what they're called.
In my head, I'm going, well, I fucking hope that's not like masks and gloves,
right?
Or like things people need and can't live without. It's a fucking bunch of garden gnomes.
It's a whole ship of garden gnomes
and pig rakes
that haven't made it to their respective places. No, the other headlines on here where police respond to a report of a home intruder and find robot vacuum.
Oh.
So someone thought there was an intruder in their home.
Like a Roomba?
And it was a full-on Roomba in their home. And then in New Jersey, my home state, there's an aggressive goose that's attacking diner patrons.
I feel like New Jersey is known for like this turkey. Well, remember when your mom had the turkey in her neighborhood that was going...
Yeah, my mom loves the turkeys. She loves the turkeys in her neighborhood, and then she would go out and she'd start talking to them, and she'd be like, "Look, we talk to each other," and then she'd be like, and then they would start talking back, and that's when I realized that she must be protected at all costs.
Your mom is an angel, but I remember there was like one that was like chasing after people, and I feel like New Jersey. Like per capita or whatever has the most here's an animal in our neighborhood terrorizing.
Everyone's angry. This is that customers and employees at a New Jersey diner said an aggressive goose is protecting his brood in the parking lot and has been attacking humans who get close. At least one man has been knocked over by the goose and left with bruises on his face from the bird's pecking.
Damn, duck, goose, motherfucker.
Wow.
I like that.
Yeah.
And then the only thing I'll say is that you remember last week when I was having a conundrum. God, that frozen fucking seltzer. A conundrum because the checkout girl rang me up for purple cabbage instead of radicchio, and radicchio's more expensive, and I let her do it, and I walked away paying for a humble cabbage instead of a high-class radicchio.
Yeah.
People on Twitter were all saying I did the right thing. And I should not have corrected.
Yeah, absolutely not.
So I'm absolved of all guilt.
You are. You put it out here. Now, I mean, if she's a fan and she listens to this podcast, next time will be different. But
yeah, but I don't.
You don't need to teach. This isn't a teaching moment.
I don't want her to listen and then be like, "Oh, is that what she wants?" And then I'm getting like,
and then she just starts ringing up.
And then I'm getting endive, and she like rings it in as iceberg. Then it will just be like, no, because there's probably. I mean, I didn't do it when I worked at a grocery store because I was too busy eating the food that I thought was free.
Yeah.
But like, I definitely like let people buy cigarettes who are 17. That kind of shit of like, if you hook people up and be like, you know what? Don't worry, babe. I'm ringing you up for Kirby's when those are Persian cucumbers.
My first job was at a TJ Maxx, and the amount of obvious shoplifting that adult women do in those stores. Yeah. And I was 16 or 17.
You don't want to stop
I was
an
like,
adult.
I can see the tag underneath the shirt that you're currently wearing. I'm not going to say anything.
Wow. I mean, I stole a lot of clothes in high school, but I like knew to take the tag off. You cough while you do it.
There you go.
So we're ending this episode with a hot tip.
Hot tip.
Oh man, I need a nap.
Yes. Also, thank you for everyone that is leaving really wonderful comments and enjoying how you've been.
Totally.
We've been having a great time. We recorded, I think,
3 more.
3 more episodes will be happening,
and then it's sayonara.
And then it's sayonara for now. Hopefully, maybe we'll get another season.
We have no idea, but for right now, we've got 3 more episodes. We have got Rose and Rosie. Rosanna Pantacino and Michael Buckley.
I mean,
all delights.
And emotional episodes, to say the least.
Oh, definitely. You know what? I can't stop thinking about that pig. This got weird.